Hello, so today I'm calling about access to contraceptive coverage. You probably know that the Affordable Care Act does provide, in some form, a guarantee of coverage for birth control or contraception. There are some exceptions to which employers have to actually pay for it. There was a Supreme Court case a couple of years ago involving Hobby Lobby and the company Conestoga Wood, and basically the result of that case was that companies that have a closely held set of religious values, whatever the fuck that means, basically has the right to not pay for their employees' contraception. And they can basically say, like, you know, they can define for themselves if they are a closely held organization or a closely held company with religious values. What Trump wants to do is to take that restriction, which already allows tons of organizations across the country, including my alma mater, PhD alma mater, Loyola, University of Chicago, fuck you Loyola, to refuse to provide contraceptive coverage to their employees and their students and everybody that's on their health insurance. Lots of companies do it. Like I said, Loyola does it, fuck you Loyola, but it's also an issue that goes into the public sector as well. Hobby Lobby, retailers, companies that are clearly not religious in their content and what their business entails, they still have used this exemption to not provide coverage for birth control for their employees. And Trump just wants to widen that even further so that any company, for any reason, can say, hey, we have moral or ethical objections to this, and we don't even have to prove that it's because of religious values or something like that, or prove that our organization is religious. We're just not gonna fucking pay for it. That's a huge problem, because a lot of companies are going to elect not to pay for it if they can get away with it. Like, what company is going to want to pay for more healthcare services? None of them. So we need to call and gnash our teeth and do as much as we can to cut this off at the pass, because it's a shit show. The person I'm first going to be calling today is Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price, no relation. And I'm giving him a ring on my new internet connection, so hopefully it fucking works.
You have reached the comment line for Secretary Price. After the beep, please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message. Goodbye.
Voice messages cannot be received at this time because the mailbox is full.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna hit unavailable. And I'm going to try calling that number one more time.
You have reached the comment line for Secretary Price. After the beep, please leave your name, phone number, and a brief message.
Alright, so I couldn't get through to Tom Price, so I'm going to be calling my reps in the House and the Senate. The first person I'm going to call is Jan Schakowsky, because I know that she has such a great track record on contraceptive stuff and just kind of bread and butter feminist issues, so I know I can speak to her office and get some sympathy there. Hello?
Schakowsky's office, how may I help you?
Hi, yeah, I'm a constituent from 5056 North Kenmore, 60640. My name is Erica Price, E-R-I-K-A, P-R-I-C-E.
Okay.
And what I'm calling about is Trump's plan to roll back the contraceptive mandate on the Affordable Care Act. That's really extremely dismaying to me. Access to birth control through the Affordable Care Act made it possible for me to survive during grad school and just starting out on my career, when having access to that stuff otherwise would have been really expensive. And it's already super dismaying that lots of companies have tried to use religious exemptions for providing it, so just opening that up to everyone is just really terrifying. So I know that the Congresswoman has a great track record on contraceptive stuff, so I just wanted to touch base with her office and hope she can do everything in her power to combat that.
She will. Absolutely, she will. Yeah, thanks so much for calling. I will pass it on to the Congresswoman. And your zip code was again 60640?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, next up I'm going to call Tammy Duckworth's office. Hi, yeah, I'm a constituent. My name is Erica, E-R-I-K-A, Price, P-R-I-C-E. I live at 5056 North Kenmore in Chicago, 60640. And I just wanted to call the contraceptive mandate for the Affordable Care Act.
Okay.
And,
okay, would you like...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of just talk to how troubling that is, and you know, there's already been a huge negative impact of just companies being able to refuse contraceptive coverage just for religious reasons, so opening that up to every company is really dismaying. So yeah, so I'd love to hear back from the senator about any plans she has for how to tackle this, because I know right now it's a Department of Health and Human Services thing, and just also to know anything that I can do to help fight this would be very helpful.
Yes, can I get a phone number for you?
Sure, yeah, it is 440-532-1584.
Okay, and could you spell your last name one more time for me?
Yeah, it's Price, P-R-I-C-E.
Okay, thank you so much for calling.
Great, thanks. Have a good day.
You too, bye.
Next up is Dick Durbin. I think I might actually get a call from Duckworth's office about this. They might actually need more people to do shit about it. I don't know. We'll see.
Senator Durbin, Chicago office. How may I help you?
Hi, yeah, I'm a constituent from Chicago. My name is Erica, E-R-I-K-A, Price, P-R-I-C-E. Zip code is 60640. Do you need any more address stuff, or is that good for you?
No, actually, we've changed systems. We used to take zip codes, but now all our comments that we input are anonymous, so I don't.
Okay, cool. So what I'm calling about is Trump's plan to roll back the contraceptive mandate on the ACA, which is really dismaying. I went to grad school at Loyola University Chicago, and for a while the ACA mandate allowed me to have access to birth control, and it was fantastic at a time when I really needed that help and that coverage. And then Loyola got to like use the religious exemption to wriggle out of having to pay for birth control, which was just, I think, just really immoral, and I'm sure screwed a lot of their students over. And so opening up that ability for any employer to just choose not to cover contraception, I think would have really huge negative effects for a lot of people's well-being. So I just wanted to call the senator and ask him to do everything that he can to oppose this. And also, I don't know if there is anything legislatively going on right now to oppose this, or anything that I can do, but just kind of wanted to be in contact about that.
Okay. Well, I've written down everything you
pass it on to the senator. I don't have any, I personally don't have any information available about, legislation. We do forward all our policy questions to DC because they're the ones, most closely dealing with that. If that's something you're interested in. But regardless, I've written this down and I'll pass it on to the senator.
Oh, okay. Great. Thanks.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Bye.
Who do I want to call now? Sherrod Brown. So now I'm calling my Ohio people.
Hi, this is Senator Sherrod Brown. Thank you for calling my office. If you'd like to leave me a message or comment on an issue, please press 1. If you'd like to... Thank you for your call today. I appreciate you taking the time to let me know your views on the issues that matter most to you and to Ohio. To serve you better, please be sure to include the spelling of your first and last name, your email address, your phone number, and your Ohio zip code at the beginning of your message. You may also leave your full mailing address if you'd like.
Hi, this is Erica Price. I live at 638 Tampico Court in Berea, 44017. I'm calling because I'm really worried about Trump's plan to roll back the contraceptive mandate on the Affordable Care Act. I relied on the ACA's contraceptive mandate to get access to care that I needed as a young adult entering the workforce. It was really a lifesaver and a godsend for me and so many people that I know who needed it. And rolling that back and allowing any employer to just wriggle out of that social responsibility for any reason would have just catastrophic social effects. There's just so many people who would have pregnancies that they didn't want to have, couldn't afford to have, which would have a huge economic and social toll on the state of Ohio. And there would just be so many people who don't get access to basic medical care. So many people need birth control for so many things. Polycystic ovarian syndrome, tons of other stuff. So I hope I can count on the senator to do everything that he can to fight this. I don't know if there's anything legislatively going on right now, but I'd love to be kept in the loop about that. My phone number is 440-532-1584. And yeah, I'd love to hear back about this. Thank you.
To send your message, press 1. To send a thanks, your message was sent. Thanks for calling. Goodbye.
Next up, Rob Portman. Always calling his ass about something having to do with healthcare. Little shit.
Hi, this is U.S. Senator Rob Portman. You've reached our Washington, D.C. office, which is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 in the morning until 6 p.m. If you have a question for us or a comment regarding current issues of interest, please leave your name, telephone number, email address, or mailing address, along with your question or comment, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. You may also wish to visit our website, portman.senate.gov. There you can contact us by email or find out more about the issues I'm working on behalf of Ohio. Thanks so much for your call, and have a great day.
Hi, this is Erica Price. I'm a constituent from 638 Tampico Court, Berea, 44017. I'm calling because I'm really concerned about Trump's plan to roll back the contraceptive mandate on the ACA. Access to birth control and contraceptive services is not a Republican-Democrat issue, no matter how much people try to politicize it. People need access to birth control so that they can just make wise financial decisions for themselves and their families. People need birth control for fighting things like polycystic ovarian syndrome and really painful periods and migraines and all kinds of other horrible symptoms. This is a basic medical need that almost half the population has. and Trump's plan to let employers just wriggle out of paying for it is really irresponsible. A lot of Ohioans are not going to be able to plan their pregnancies and their families the way that they want to. A lot of people are going to have terrible, painful symptoms from having periods or polycystic ovarian syndrome. There's just a really huge social cost to this. So I hope I can count on the senator to do the right thing, listen to us, we're not happy with this plan, and fight this plan to roll back the contraceptive mandate. Otherwise, the consequences are going to be huge. We don't need more teen pregnancies. We don't need more unplanned pregnancies in this state. Quite the opposite.
To send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press thanks. Your message was sent. Thanks for calling. Goodbye.
All right, so that is that. Call your senators, call your reps, call Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price. Tell Loyola to fuck itself for deciding not to pay for contraceptive services for its students and employees because their Catholic donors would be in a snit about the fact that, like, we have access to, like, modern technology and something that the majority of Catholics support. Like, fucking ridiculous to call themselves a socially justice-minded university and then deny their students health care. It's fucked up, it's unacceptable, and I will never stop complaining about that. And yeah, fuck Trump also. Have a good weekend.